Well, hello, everybody. How are you? Yes, hey, happy Friday. I'm so excited to be with you guys today. It feels so good to be able to come on early and do what I do. Welcome to Feature Friday, Fabulous Friday, whatever you want to call it. Liz is Friday. Let's get excited. I got on my t-shirt today and I got excited when I was looking at, oh Lord, I got crumbs on it too, y'all. This is what happened when you get a snack before you come on live and don't check it out. So it says don't come back without the story. So I made these shirts when I was teaching, and because I would tell my students don't come back without the story, because we were was teaching media at the time. So one thing that I want to tell you is that you don't have to come back without the story, because you are the story. You are the story, and it's time for you to tell it. It's time for you to go out into this world, share your story, share what you're doing, share what you got going on, because people need to know. And remember, one thing that I share with everybody is that your story has purpose. Your story has meaning. Your story is necessary for someone else to go to that next level. Your story is what's going to help catapult someone else to their next level. And guess what? Your story will also help set you free, because that's a sign of healing. That is a sign of wholeness when you can tell your story and you know that you have been set free and delivered, and you can tell it and be able to tell it with power and purpose and be able to just show up like never before. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys today. Just show up with power and purpose and do what you know to do, because it's going to be amazing when you can show up like that. And I just want you to know that it's going to be great for you. It's going to be great for everyone that shows up with power and purpose. Because when you do that, um, then people gravitate to you. Then you have this certain, what they say, je ne sais quoi, about you, that is going to help you show up like never before. And then you're going to start to attract those people. You know, they always talk about the power of attraction, or that power of intentionality. When you show up like that, then you can show up with power and purpose. And then those people that need to see you, need to hear you, are gaining great knowledge from you. So today, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, I can't. Good morning, church girl CEOs. Y'all know how we do it. Good morning. So guys, I can't see you because you're still showing up as Facebook users. So let me know who you are chiming in. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Let me know where you are, who you are, and where. Look, you know what? Let me know who you are and where you are from. That would be so awesome. So that would be great. So we'll know who we're reaching today, who we are touching today. Because today I feel like your life is going to be changed. The day I'm not here as Reverend Deborah, I'm not here as Deborah, I'm not here as Sister Franklin. I am here as Coach Deborah today. All right, Columbia, South Carolina in the house. I am Michelle from Be More. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Y'all, that's my girl right there. Who we got? Cheryl Hobart in Chicago. Hey, Chi-Town in the house. Yes, yes, yes. So today I am here as Coach Deborah. Y'all, we're talking about something that I love to talk about. It's all about what? 5 steps to amplify your voice before and after being booked on the media outlets. So many of you have books. So many of you have podcasts. Some of you have you're out speaking, you have radio shows, you have all these things going on, but nobody knows. And so you got to learn how to amplify your voice, number one, and show up with power, show up with purpose, show up ready to kill the doggone thing. I see some more people logging in. Y'all, if you're logging in, make sure you're dropping who you are and where you're logging in from, because I want to know. I want to give you a shout out. Yes, we're going to be teaching today. I hope that you are ready to learn. I'm hoping that you're ready to get some tips, but most of all, put your questions in the comments and we can definitely go on from there. So today I want to give you 5 steps. And normally I don't teach this. I haven't gone live with this in a very long time, but I wanted to come live today because some of you have been, y'all may be saying, oh, it's summertime, I'm not going to do this. But guess what? Summertime is the best time to try to get on some people's podcasts. People are launching podcasts. People are looking for guests. They're trying to book people for the fall and the spring. And so that's what you need to think about. If you have been uh if you have been doing ready to get things out there, and I don't care where you are, even if it's just to go on and talk about what you've been let's see, how can I say it, you can just get ready to start talking about your ministry, talking about your testimony. All right, Jamaica is in the house. Hey, Jamaica. I'm so excited, y'all. Keep coming in. Thank you. So y'all, we got people for everywhere. I'm so excited about this. Y'all just keep coming in. Y'all share this with your friends. Invite some more people to come on because they're gonna need to know some of these things. Some of the tips that I'm gonna give you are things that you're gonna take that you take for granted. There are things that you don't even think about when you're preparing to go out in the media. So for those of you that might be catching me for the first time, I just want to let you know that I am a visibility media and publishing coach. I'm an author, speaker, and coach and founder of Church Girl CEO. So I wear a lot of hats. And I'm the founder of Church Girl CEO and Deborah Franklin Publishing, where we are a one-stop shop for all your publishing needs. So we can help you go from inception or conception, whatever, however you want to use those two words, all the way to the marketing steps. So I help Christian business women leverage the power of their story to amplify their voice, visibility, explain their influence, and increase their profits. That's what I do. That's who I am. So that's right, representing. So y'all, that's what I do, and I'm so passionate about it. And I love it that I'm passionate about it. I've learned to put processes in place that help you go to that next level with ease. Now, is it easy? Absolutely not. Is it frustrating? It can be, but can you do it? Absolutely, you can do it. Please make public. It will not. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So you maybe if you're watching from Church Girl CEO, you can share from my page. Go over to Deborah Franklin. Go over to my personal page and you can share out. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. That's right. Facts, honey. Facts. So what we can do is that you have to be able to show up in these different places with that power, with that persona that you can do this, with that persona of, you know, I'm ready to do this. And yeah, you might be shaking in your knees, but guess what? You can still do it when you are prepared to do it. When you are prepared to do it, then you can definitely do it. And yeah, you're gonna have little sweat beads, because honey, I do it all the time. But what I do know is still not allowing me to share. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go over. Let me jump on and let me go to my personal page because it should let you share, child. I know you can send from the Church Girl CEO page, but let me go over to my page. Y'all hold on, give me a second. That's what happens when you do it live. You do it live. Do. Oh yeah, it is. I'm not sure who's trying to share, but let me know and I can tag you in it. Um, let me share it this way. So you can jump over to Deborah Franklin. If you go to my personal page, it'll let you share out to your page. And if you're in Church Girl CEO, it'll let you send it to their inbox. So I do apologize, but we're gonna get this thing out, honey. All right, because I'm not sure of who's telling me that it's not allowing you to share. So if you drop your name, I can definitely tag you in that. All right, so now one thing that I like to share with people, whether you're male or female, you can operate in the Lydia anointing. That means that you're making your money with purpose. You are making your money with purpose. Absolutely. Start thinking about that Lydia anointing. Okay, got it. You can, let me see what I can do. Hold on, Michelle. Oh, I like it when people want to post on their page. Yes, ma'am. Okay, what I'm gonna do is that let me see if I share now. I share a copy. Okay, I'm gonna copy the link and I'm gonna put the link in the comments. So if you want to share it with the link, that'll be great. Here's the link. I just put it in the comments. All right, so and let me tell you how Lydia showed up and she made her money with purpose. She had a quality product. So guys, think about it. Even if you don't have a physical product, like you don't have this physical cup, okay? But you are your product. So that means you have to show up with quality. You got to show up with purpose and you have to have name recognition. Let me tell you, guys, your name is all you got in this industry. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much influence you have, how you show up, your name has to have power. And when you get, so that's why you have to work not to get your name tainted. So you have to have that name recognition. But most of all, you have to sow back into the kingdom. And sowing back into the kingdom looks different for everybody. So that could mean that you can be giving your money, you can give your time, you can give your talent, but you have to be doing something to sow back into the kingdom. You have to be doing something to sow back into the kingdom because that is what's necessary for you to be able to grow and to make your money with what? Purpose. So when you want to make your money with purpose, you got to show up with everything. But most of all, you have to be a giver. And I'm not, and when I say be a giver, that could look so differently for everybody. And that's what you have to think about when you're walking with purpose and you're walking with power and when you're showing up in the media. And see, I said all that and it sounded like, oh, she's talking about church. No, I'm just giving you principles. I'm giving you the principles that you need to think about as you are growing and walking into this. All right. So, number one, tip one, get ready for it. Know your why. Build your inner self up. You have to know your why because this will allow you to build your confidence and speak with power during your media appearance. Your why cannot be, oh, I'm trying to make $1 million. Now, that could be part of it, but you got to dig a little deeper. Your why cannot be just about making money, just about being a New York Times bestseller, not just to be an Amazon bestseller. Your why has to be something deeper. It has to have some meaning. It has to have some purpose. You have got to think real hard about what is my why? Why do I want to show up? Why do I want to be in the midst of all of these people? Why do I want to put my product out there? And my why is that I wanted to help other women in ministry business owners to know that they could operate on their purpose and operate in integrity and not be held and still could. Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? Y'all, let me know. Can I say it? Drop yes if I can say it. Tell me yes if I can say it. Tell me yes if I can say it. Somebody give me permission to say out that so I can tell you what I'm getting ready to say because it's getting ready to drop. I'm gonna look. Just tell me yes. I'm waiting. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. Just tell me yes. Because let me tell you why you can show up and be in ministry, have your own business, and you can still charge your worth. Because so many times we get caught up in that I'm in ministry, I'm in this, and you don't charge your worth. Stop making yourself small. Because when the light company calls, when that light bill shows up, it doesn't care. It don't care. It don't care where the money come from. They just want the money. And I want you to think about it from that perspective. All right, that's step one. Know your why. Okay. Step two, practice saying your name. I know this sounds crazy. A lot of times people have heard me say this and they look at me like, I know my name. But when you are in a situation where you're unfamiliar, you're in front of all these people and they ask you this wonderful question of, hey, tell me a little bit about yourself and or who you are and what you do. And have you ever seen this? And it's this big long pause. They don't say anything. People just sit there like, dude, ma'am, you don't know your name? So that's why it's very important for you to practice saying your name. Practice knowing how to answer that question, because it makes a big difference. I'm trying to tell you, it makes a difference in all the world. I know it sounds a little funny, but you like, I know my name. Yeah, you might. So think about that from that perspective. So that's your tip two. Practice saying your name. So we got what? Number one, know your why. Number two, practice saying your name. And number three, hire makeup artists. And this is for men and women. When you get ready to take, you need to be able to create your look. And I know with men, I know some of you are saying, I'm not putting all that on, but when you get ready to take those uh high quality pictures, those high resolution pictures, you want to make sure that you got some type of powder so you don't have any shine on your face, or you want a natural look. You don't overdo it like this girl, like my girl right here. And this is high fashion. But figure out what your natural look is. That's what you want for business. This is great if you're going out for a red carpet. This is just not right at all. But you have to make sure that you know your look. And if your look is high fashion every day, then go for it. But I know that that's not mine. So that's why if you see any of my pictures, any of my headshots, my makeup looks really natural. I might have a little lip on, and then I'm gonna have some, I do have a makeup artist. With the way she does it, it's always natural. Good morning, Christine. Good morning. So it's gonna look natural when I take my pictures. So that's something that you want to do. So we've given you 3 steps so far. Let's go back. Step 1, know your why. Step 2, practice your name. Step 3, get a makeup artist. Yeah. And some of you might be saying, "Oh, that's expensive." Okay, there are ways to get a makeup artist without spending a lot of money. You can go to a cosmetology school where they're learning makeup and get it done at a cosmetology school, at a makeup school. You can go to the MAC counter. You can go into your mall. I mean, it's you just be creative on when you schedule your photo shoot and how you get your makeup done. I'm trying to tell you, there's ways to do it without breaking the bank. And number 4, 3 and 4 kind of go hand in hand, is that you need to get professional headshots. Oh my God. Most of you know that I have a podcast and that I go live. And one thing I cannot stand is when somebody sends me a photo and it's a selfie. Y'all, a selfie is not a headshot. You need to find someone that can give you a professional picture to where you get that look, you get that glamour, you get that woo. Yes, I'm going to book her right now, because you want to have high quality photos. Because remember, you're going to be on promos. You want to look your best on that promo, and then you got to think about multiple formats. So I have 3 or 4 that I kind of go backwards and forth on, but at the end of the day, I still have the same face look. I'll never forget. I had like some of my first photos, I had hair, like it was really a bob. Um so I'm booking someone too. LOL. Okay, who are you booking? So I never forget. I had this headshot, and I had then, because y'all, I hate having long hair, so I cut it all off, and that's when I started wearing it really short. And I was there, and then all of my promo stuff had the old hair on it. And somebody said, "Where's Deborah? Where's Deborah?" And I'm like, I'm right here, y'all." So you want to make sure that your headshots are current, that your headshots are looking the way that they need to look, because when that headshot is clean and crisp, and you need to commit to that look of whatever or however you're going to do that headshot, commit to that look for at least a year, at least, especially when you're doing those high promos. You got a book dropping, you got a podcast dropping, you got your business is opening, whatever you got going, commit to that look for at least a year. So that way you are building your visibility, because if you look different, I'll never forget. I had an assistant that was going through my pictures. She was putting some stuff together for me. And she's like, somebody had seen them. They were like, "Who is this? Who is this?" She said, that's Deborah and all of them. And it was so funny to me because I did not realize how me changing my hair at the drop of a dime was making me look different. So think about that as you're preparing to start get increasing that visibility, increasing what you're doing. Make sure that you are paying attention to how to what your photos are looking like. And when you're getting ready to rebrand, tell everybody. And just know that when you rebrand those photos, you got to pretty much rebrand everything. I'm just telling you. So you want to be consistent because consistency is key in this industry. Consistency is what you need in order to go to that next level. All right, so let's go back. Let's review. Uh-oh, went back too far. Know your why is number 1. Practice saying your name is number 2. Get a makeup artist is number 3. Professional headshots is number 4. And number 5. Number 5 is contact info etiquette. Let me tell you, this is one thing that burns my hide all the way. When somebody books a call or books a call with me, or they want to come on they want to come on the show, or they want to get some more information, but everything on the form that they fill out is incorrect. Or if I call to leave a message and it's full. So let's just go through these real quick. Contact info etiquette. Use a phone number that you will answer. Make sure your voicemail can receive messages. Oh my gosh. Use an email that you check regularly, because I'm not a texter. And a lot of business people that are really true in business, they're not texting you either. They're texting you to promote, but not texting you to show up for a meeting or texting you to give you information. Use a professional email. Y'all, let me tell you, don't use Bunny R Us, a Bunny Girl, or Hot Girl Summer as your email. Get a professional email. Y'all, you can get an email anywhere for anything. And this is another one. This is the key in these 5 points. Cancel, reschedule, and respond at least 24 hours in advance. Y'all, do not have people waiting. And let me tell you, when you don't respond quickly or like within that 24-hour time frame, you can lose your spot. You can lose your spot. They could think that you are someone that they can't depend on. You want to make sure that you are responding in a timely manner. I even set that up in my business because for me, I tell everybody I have different clients and every client is different. So if you email me, if you and you text me, if you leave a message, I tell you, give me 24 to 48 hours to respond. And so that way I'm setting up a precedent that sometimes I might respond immediately. And that means I'm sitting right here by the phone, or I have everything right in front of me, or I have my email open. But 9 times out of 10, I usually get to people within a couple of hours, but I also give myself that grace of 24 to 48 hours because anything can happen. Anything can pop up. So you have to make sure that you are giving someone that same courtesy that you would want if it was you on the other end of that phone, if it was you on the other end of that email, if it was you on the other end of that voicemail. You want to make sure that you are giving them that proper attention. All right. So I know I went through this kind of fast. If you got any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. This is your time to ask questions. I'm right here to give you those responses. Make sure you put those in if you got any questions or concerns. Well, all right. So let's go review again. We're gonna go back. Step 1, went to the Lydia anointing. That's most. Number 1, know your why. Very important. Number 2, practice saying your name. Number 3, please get a makeup artist. Number 4, get professional headshots. And number 5, make sure you use your contact information etiquette. Please, guys, I want you to be successful as you are embarking upon these good media streets and you are going out to show up to people that you are there to serve them, that you are there and ready and willing to be that guru when you sit down in that chair with them. You are the one that they need to be that go-to person, because I promise you, when you show up to that media interview, when you show up in the media, when you show up to speak in person, if you come and you are exuding, if you are on time, if you show up prepared, if you show up ready to go at the drop of a dime, because honey, I like being early, because if somebody don't show up, that means I can go up and kill it, and I don't have to worry about coming up behind somebody, because I can go up and set my atmosphere. I'm just trying to tell you how to do it, because when you grace them with everything that you need, then you are going to be exactly who that they will call on several times. They'll call on you to be that person, that go-to person for whatever industry that you are in. Okay, hopefully that I know it sounds good. I know it sounds good. But if you need some help with any of these areas, I just want to let you also know is that we are getting ready to do a 3-day intensive uh for Amplify Your Voice, June 11th through the 13th. So, guys, we are getting ready to do this 3-day intensive, and I want you to join me. We are getting ready to do where you could come in and we're going to work on how to do your elevator pitch, how to show up on in the media, how to even get booked on these podcasts and on these television, making these appearances in different media outlets. And we're going to talk about that, and we're going to come in and we're going to do the work and get you prepared, because there are a lot of things happening this summer that are opening back up, and they're going to need people to fill these spots. And one thing, you'll be playing around talking, but I'm just going to put it out there. They ain't going to call me. They're going to call you, but you're not going to be ready. But signing up for this a 3-day intensive, when they call you, you're going to be ready to jump in and fly high. So I want you to join me for this 3-day intensive, June 11th through the 13th. And I will definitely be ready and really and able to assist you and helping you amplify your voice in this marketplace to increase your VIP status, meaning your visibility, your influence, and your profits, because you are destined for greatness. You are destined to win. You are destined to show up like never before, because it is time for you to do what? Amplify your voice in this marketplace and be everything that you want to be. Well, all right, guys, I love you to life. And wait a minute, I'm sorry, I almost forgot something. So go ahead, register today, and you can act, yeah, just I'll make the link ready for you guys. But if you are just joining in, make sure you go back and catch this replay, because I gave some fire tips. I gave you 5 tips to how to amplify your voice, how to show up with purpose and power. Well, all right, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. Make sure if you are watching the replay, drop replay below and where you're chiming in from, who you are, and out, because I want to chat up with all of y'all. So this, y'all, I don't even know what to do. I've just had so much fun with you guys today. So I'm going to jump on out of here. If you got any questions, hey, feel free to ask them now. But if not, hey, I do want to hear from you, y'all. Y'all got to jump in and come back and holler at your girl. And I will definitely look forward to seeing you on June 11th through the 13th. All right, guys, this time I'm for real. I love you to life. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a great one. Peace.